Hello friends! Do you also feel that you are being dragged into despair and depression following the crisis that we're experiencing in the current period? Our world and society are undergoing intense changes. We feel uncertainty. It is difficult to plan for the long term. Everything we have known and our whole routine of life is being disrupted right now. Many of us feel angry, anxious, worry about our livelihood and personal freedom, and just don't know how it will all end. In fact, we can create within ourselves a generator of happiness that will endure even when everything is so unstable. It all depends on the way we interpret the situation. According to the Kabbalah, even when difficulties, challenges, and troubles pile up before us, we must be grateful. The difficulties are meant to push us to discover our inner strength that were given to us, to awaken, cope, and grow. True happiness comes from the supreme light that strives to fill our vessels with spiritual abundance. And this light pours on us all the time, boundlessly, even when we're in a state of chaos and despair. The light of the Creator is simple and infinite. It flows to us from a place of oneness and is granted to us unconditionally. In order to dissolve the screens of fear, anger, and melancholy that prevent the light from reaching us, and to attract to ourselves the light of the Creator, we must equalize form with the Creator. That is, to strive to act in the material world according to the principles of the spiritual world. As we exist in the material world, we can adopt or imitate the way that abundance flows from divinity. When we receive abundance and pass it on willingly and generously, and rejoice in the well-being and success of another person, because we are all one, we absorb spiritual lights that fill us with satisfaction and happiness. The act of giving nourishes the soul. We gain moments of grace and great satisfaction when we realize that we have the power to make a good impact in the world. And again, if we put aside for a moment all the difficulty and suffering and appreciate what exists in our lives, our level of happiness will rise. Once we see everything that life has given us, for better or worse, as a great gift, we will be truly happy. And if it is still difficult for you to rise above the swamp of hardship and anxiety, there is a wonderful letter combination from the 72 names of God that can help. Vav-Hey-Vav helps us to reach happiness, joy, and appreciation for what life gives us. It encourages optimism, dispels unhappiness, and fills us with satisfaction on the spiritual level. We inscribe the spiritual frequency of Vav-Hey-Vav in our body and mind through visualization. These are 72 letter combinations of 3 letters each that are encrypted in the Bible. The 72 names of God are powerful spiritual forces, channels of communication, divine codes that deliver light and abundance from the upper spiritual worlds to the physical reality in which we live. Each one of the letter combinations has a unique and precise energetic vibration. We utilize the powers of these letter combinations by inscribing them in the body and mind, and this way they generate changes in our energy field and eventually in our consciousness. When our consciousness shifts, we can create a whole new life experience in the world. You can learn several meditation techniques with the 72 names of God through the videos I posted in my channel. The links to these videos appear below this video. If you want to learn the subject in depth, you are welcome to explore my 2 courses that are now live on Udemy. The 72 Names of God, Kabbalah Tools for Healing and Transformation, Level 1 and 2. The link to the course appears below this video. Many of the teachings about the 72 Names of God are included in my book, 72 Sessions with the Soul. I'm adding the link to the book as well. So, I thank you for being with me, and I'll see you next time.